Welcome to episode 14 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Distant Worlds 2. This is the preview version, so there will be a lot of changes, I would think, not just a few changes. There's just little tweaks here and there, so this is definitely a beta version of the game. And it's been great, actually, all of the feedback that you guys have been giving, because I've been able to pass a lot of that on to the devs as well. So it's just nice to, I think it's an important game. I know it's an important game for me, and it is good to sort of see that that community sort of interaction. Anyway, I think it's helpful. So thank you on behalf of everyone, I guess, that sort of has got a love for this game. One thing we're going to do, I think, in this episode is I've got to start. I'm going to change what I'm doing through here. We're at 11% with the medium spaceport, but we're still 4.5 years off with that one. I don't need it. I had a quick look at the I don't have any backlogs of ships that are being built, so it's not as if we're trying to sort of do anything with that one just yet. I know what I want to do. I'll just quickly explain it. I'll quickly show it. Keeps on asking for these, but it doesn't seem to build them. I think it's another sort of bug. I'll just say yes for those. And build those mining stations as well. All right, so now my economy I do have to be a bit careful of. Like it looks healthy, but I just still have to be a bit careful of what's going on through there. God, there's so much things. New frigates have been completed. Now it's exactly what I want to talk about: the frigates, the escorts, and the destroyers, because that's all we can really build at this stage. So we're going to go into the ship construction and ship designs. Now I made a mistake. With this one, because if I go back to all types, latest buildable, what we'll see is that everything is on automatic through here. And my latest escort, because it only shows really what the latest one is, latest buildable designs. I mean, I guess I could have put down active designs as well and gotten a few other little things that would have come through here as well. And these show the things that aren't obsolete. But again, if we have a look, if I do filter even the actives by the state ships, we can see there that there's an Escort 3, which has now sort of come through. And if I go back to all designs, we'll see that the Escort 3 has been built 5 years after, or designed 5 years after the Heavy Escort, which is what we want. We want the Heavy Escort. There's 24 of those. What I should have done, and you see this is now obsolete, I should have made that one active, made this one manual, just so that the computer doesn't automatically design them, and then made this one obsolete, because I don't need that one there. We've got 2 ships that were built with that. It's not what I want. It's got the wrong sort of weaponry. We've already covered that ground, so I won't cover that again. What I'll now just go back down is latest buildable, and we now have the Heavy Escort. That's what we're looking for. But I'm going to be wanting to rebuild my destroyers and frigates as well. And so with these, I think what I'm going to do is, if we have a look at the frigate, actually if we have a look at the destroyer, and maybe work backwards from there. So if we have a look at this one, and you'll see that there's a problem. We don't have enough of the, we don't have enough power to actually power this thing. We have filled up all of the slots in through here. So we've only got one fuel cell, for example. We've got one fission reactor, and this is the issue. This is going to be slow in space. It will still cover the weapons, but it's just slow in space. So it's not a fantastic design. It's really it's just going to be slow and struggles with what it's going to do. In fact, if we look at the recommendations, hyperdrive energy requirements combined with static energy requirements are higher than the reactor energy output. Hyperdrive will be scaled down. So if we have a look and see what that output actually should be, it should be 61 plus 47. So it should be 108 is what we need. Whereas our reactor output is only 74. Let's have a look and see what that's like. Just close that one off and go back into the text. So this is where we currently are looking, and I'm going to change this one, and we're going to go and get the it's fighters, pods. I can change things. It should be just above engines, I think. The hypertech, shields, reactors. Here we go. So we've got, at the moment, you'll sort of see there the fission reactor on the right-hand side, not the fighter version, but the actual version for the craft actually has you see reactor energy output of 74 per second, and that's why we've got the problem where we have. We need 100. We need over 100. So if we have a look at these, this one here takes it up to 84 per second. This one here takes it to 89 per second, and this one here takes it to 120 per second. But it sort of really drinks up the fuel. So the actual fuel to energy ratio is high. But this is what we want. We want this one, so we only have one reactor, but it works well. But guzzling the fuel, at least we can sort of work around that. So let's just go throw that one in. We're going to pay the cost to start doing this one, and we're going to then move this one to the very, very top. So that's now going to be the first one that we're going to be working on. It is going to take 7 years to get that, unfortunately, but we're really just in a process at the moment of just settling down and letting the game run away with itself a little bit. I think that what I might do is, I really wouldn't mind trying to get this pirate base destroyed. I don't think I can really do much with that one. Actually, if we have a look at the construction yards, actually we do see there's a lot there that is queued up there. There's more than what I thought. Yeah, with Dazrakis. So I think I'll just let it go. Like if we click on that one, we can see there's a lot of things awaiting construction. Different freighters. Look, I'll let it go. It'll sort itself out. Mystery of Erdradamar. Yeah, so it's building another destroyer. I'm wondering how many destroyers have we got. Let's have a quick look. There's quite a number, actually. The first fleet has got a fair few. We've got a couple of destroyers here that we picked up as well, with very, very high strength. Let's throw these all into the first fleet, and we'll go and destroy the pirates as well. So we'll just go and join ships with the first fleet. The first fleet is our main attack fleet. So we'll get all of these. That one's in the 5th. Bring all of these into the first fleet. And now if I just press F and just turn that off. So until we actually get to the first fleet, this is it here. So it's a big fleet, 18 ships, really good strength. This will do. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll now just wait until this is now ready. I'm just going to go Control 1. That's going to be hotkey number 1. I wish it would remember the game. Hopefully by launch it will remember these things, but as I say, the game is in beta at this stage. Okay, let's just pause there until everything is actually built with this fleet. I might just pause the game, pause the recording until something actually does happen. I'm expecting a rebellion here on the human planet that we just took over. There's a bit of micromanagement to be done. We do actually have the transporters are coming back to refuel. They'll also then pick up other forces. If we do have a look at the colonies, you can manage things so many different ways. If we just go and click into here, for example, you can see everything sort of happening in through this side. We are building a lot of stuff, so I probably don't really need to worry too much about that. Might just get a few more of these as well, just for other invasions. And the others, we do have a reasonable amount of people at this location. It's not bad. Just get a few more of those as well. We're going to start to need more and more troops just for conquering the galaxy. We just discovered hidden items in the Vendicar system, so 18% plague curing from rare plant nutrients. That's fine. Anyway, I'll pause this. Actually, here we go. So we've now got our fleet is now been built. We've still got a ship there without any fuel on it. Others are actually okay, I guess. Now, where are you? Where are you? If we just go and click on this one. Okay, that's still in the Uvu system. And making its way over to Lambda. Okay, let's just get the first fleet, and we'll just go and tell it to... Well, we need to be refueling, so let's go and refuel at this location. And then we'll go in and do the attack. So we will control right-click refuel at the Dorithus 3 mining station. So they'll all now move off. That will be where we'll collect all of their forces. They're actually stationed over here in the Lambda system, which means I may need to get another fleet back out that way at some point. Like I don't need the fleet that's here, for example, the 5th fleet. Actually, that'll show up down here somewhere, 3rd, 5th, there we go. Just select the fleet. We'll move that up to Lambda. And just come in. Just tell it to refuel. And we'll just wait. Okay, so again, I think I'll just pause until something actually happens, and then we'll go in for this attack against the pirates. Back in through here. They're quite hard to get rid of, the pirates. We do need to try to find more pirates back out this way as well. So we've just sort of slowly pushing the borders back out. We do need to get more long-range scanners. We do have some out there, but they're just not quite picking up where the pirates are coming from. Like, I could probably triangulate if I could sort of just pick and choose where the like where these things are actually arriving from. I guess that's one way of doing it. It'll be in here somewhere. I guess there'll be more pirates that we need to destroy. This is interesting. The humans are no longer completely unhappy, which is good. So this is ideal, actually, because yeah, we do want to incorporate them. We want them to be, we want it to be positive. So it's only -6 now, and they're never going to be super happy. But you know, they'll eventually come through. It'll eventually work out. I think what I might do is actually go and build. Actually, no, we don't have enough. We're missing carbonite and emerald crystal. I'll have a quick look and see if they've got the resources asked for. Yeah, they've asked for everything. They've asked for everything. That's good. Good stuff. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, so in that case, we'll just wait, and then eventually we'll be able to start to build some infrastructure there. I didn't want to reward them if they were going to rebel, but it looks like we may be on top of that, which is, as I say, very, very positive. Still got a long way to go waiting for these guys. They are very, very... It's the 5th fleet. Actually, where's our other fleet? It's probably under here somewhere. All over the place. Yeah, they're right at Praxley's. That's interesting. We've actually found an independent colony of Mortallans. So this one should become fairly friendly with us, depending on how far away it actually is. So let's have a look and see where this one... Oh, this it never shows you where it actually is. I don't really need to be talking to them as such. Dismiss that one for a second. So we've now... It just goes automatically across to diplomacy. I'll just pause that for 1 second here. Offer limited trade agreement. Yes, we'll do that. And propose a gift. Yeah, we'll do that as well. So... we can find where they are. Must have seen them. They won't be in our territory for sure. Like it's, they're not back there. Where are they? Where are they? What am I missing? I don't know where they are. That is strange. There's the, we've got some pirates back over this side. Yeah, Boscara, Slucan. It's just nothing in there. Yeah, I wish there was a search for systems so we can actually go through and actually think, okay, well, where are you? Rocky Desert Planet, Lyric Hill. Maybe if we can click on that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is inside here. Okay, so that's one way to figure it out. So we've got there in here. Now that's actually the capital of the Actarians. So that is interesting. Yeah, we won't colonize that because not yet anyway. They're a long way away. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have spent the money on them, but anyway, let's just get back into it. We're almost set up here. Almost set up. Wants to join us. Yeah, okay, they do want us to join us. I am not going to do that, though. Because we can't really protect them just yet. So I'll just make sure that one does stay back away. Okay, we've got the ships now coming back in. So nearly the whole fleet has arrived here at this refueling station. And we'll just get everything ready, then we'll go in on the attack. There's a few different things we need to attack, but we are ready. Okay, so Meridia has fallen as well. So they've really taken over all of the territory from the Boscarans. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Well, they're becoming quite the powerhouse in the galaxy. I don't know if I want to take that back over. There's probably other planets in here that we're not really aware of. There's another pirate group in there. Another pirate group back out there as well. So once we clear this pirate out, there's a few things for us to do. Just wait for this to come up. I'll just pause until we're refueled. Right, just one more, and then we should be going. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they keep on trying to build these monitors, but just can't actually do it. This is the last one here, I think. Yep, the ship here just needs to refuel, and then we're ready to go in after this. So this is just a fueling station around the around this gas giant. And once this is done, we're going to be good. Now we've got a bit of a hodgepodge of different ships in here. Press number 1. Yep, they're all now fueled. Okay, time for them to have the attack orders. So let's just go and make sure that we've got our tactics right. Formation, I'll probably go in tight, I think. Attack stance neutral, that'll be okay. Use ship tactics instead of fleet. I'll go fleet tactics. And then I can sort of set up what they then do, but that's okay. They're just going to, engagement range will be in the same system. So we can go same system, same location, nearby. I think nearby means like nearby systems. I haven't actually tested that. That's what it used to be in Distant Worlds universe. Engagement attacked, yeah, that's okay. We'll just leave them back where they are. Right, time to go in. So the base is here, and I'm just going to give them an attack order. Now, one of the great things about Distant Worlds 2 is that it now, like, so this is now going to go in, but they won't come in and circle it. Like, they'll actually arrive somewhere else, like over here, as a formation and then come in, and it's really quite nice the way it does work. Decline, we'll end up destroying all of these. Now, this is probably be wanting to go and colonize the planet that of the Independence, but if I colonize that, I think that it'll just get taken over straight away by the Actarians, so I'll probably avoid doing that one, I think. Okay, here she comes. Now, remember, they're travelling slowly, and we've got some ships that travel fast and some ships that do travel slow, but they should still coordinate, I think, even with these slow ships. Actually, to a degree. I may be wrong about that. Now, we've got an agreement with these so that we will be able to sneak in underneath their weaponry. They won't attack us immediately. Okay, we'll just deal with those. That'll be the two special ships, I would think. But they are keeping together. But I guess most of the ships aren't like, don't have sort of. Okay, here we go. New colony founded. So we've now got the Desert Savannah place, Briest. So this is okay. We're now in the same system as the humans. Build ships. Yep, build that. Now, if we start to need to go into these sorts of areas where there's different sorts of ion storms and stuff like that, we need to make sure that our ships can handle it. And some of the ships, like the constructors, I don't think automatically do. Deal with these pirates soon. Yeah, we're doing well with our money. This is good. That's while we're waiting. Just have a quick look at the policies. Yeah, base construction is now on suggest and execute, which is what I wanted, so that if it does suggest, it will just build them. Like that will be built automatically, even if I forget to do anything about it. We'll sign all these. We're starting to now gobble up a bit more territory back out here. We're 42% of the way through here. I wonder if we can crash research this one. Initiate crash research for 92,000. We'll pay the costs. That way we can at least get the rest of it for half the time. It's so important that we get those. Okay, in she comes, in she comes. Now we may lose some ships here, but so be it. I think in this case we've got a lot of retrofitting to do. This one's not quite healthy. Not sure why not. The hull is down a little bit. Okay, now these, even though they're out ahead, they're not wildly out ahead. So this is different than what it used to do in Distant Worlds universe, where ships would just arrive. Pretty much, you had to really micromanage, or not super micromanage, but these will still go in early. But we should have like pretty much a formation. So they have come in. That one there has come in early. So it's dropping the bombers and things off. Yeah, and look at this. Actually, everyone's now coming behind it. So the attack. Look at the formation. This is just brilliant. I'm just going to press G. I really like this. A bit hard to see with that there. I'll just try to move it off to the side a little bit. And it doesn't know we're going to attack yet because we've got a relationship with it. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so they're taking over from the Harkonish, so the Boskarans are fighting back. That's interesting. That's alright, we don't need to worry about that one. Here we go. Now they know that there's an attack. So we'll probably end up with a few ships that will struggle here. That one's its shielding is down already. Oh, these are frigates. Okay, they're not going to last long. Just need to get the damage in with the railguns. These will do a good job. Yeah, this thing is dropping very, very quickly. Look at all the attack angles. Bang. Actually, that was over very, very fast. Nicely done, ships. Nicely done. A few frigates were injured in the making of that particular attack. Just go back to B, and I'll just go and change the round back to north again. Right, so we've now destroyed that. Now, did we destroy that full? There's still got something else around. Okay, so they've still survived. Now, we don't know where they are. But we're now at war with them. So if we have a bit of a look and see in the diplomacy for the pirates, they're now angry with us. Actually, it wasn't the Red Bandits. Was it the Menacing League? Yeah, it's this one here. So these guys are still around somewhere, but I don't know if they've got any bases. They may have another base somewhere else, but I don't know if they will. They've certainly got ships. Now, we've got ships in here. This will be one of theirs, I'm sure of it. Yeah, Menacing League. But ultimately not going to be able to really do much. Now we've got a fleet here that we use to destroy some of the other creatures. Let's just go and pick up the third fleet. I don't know what it's doing. But that's what they're here for. They're here to roll up the what the pirates are up to. So let's just go back to fleet number 1, and we'll get it to go back to. Where should we send it? The Rindula? Does Rindula have a starport yet? Under construction. think we're going to be better off back at the capital, at Erd Radamar and Dazrakis. Let's send them back here and tell them that they're going back for repair and refuel. I'll just tell them to repair. So that's going to be the order. So they're all going to go back home. Now that will then leave the Third Fleet. And I'll go Control 3 with this one. So they're over here. We'll just go and refuel. At Rindula 2. So that one's coming in. We can refuel here. There it is. It's only a frigate. We just got escorts in through here, but these are the escorts that we had designed with the heavy railguns and the iron cannons. So we can't take them over, which I do want to redesign all of these ships, and probably in the next episode, I think, once we get this, the quantum exploitation, that's going to really change things up for us. So our ships should be jumping across very, very soon. Here they come. Yep, the protection agreement has now been broken. Our ships should be faster than theirs. They're going at 62, and we're going at 100. So we are going at... Let's have a bit of a look at this one. So our sprinters are 80. That should be as fast as it goes. This one, the sprint is 56. So for whatever reason, both lots of ships are actually going a little bit faster. So we're now just trying to kill off the missiles that are coming our way. Yeah, we're catching up. Now we want the iron cannons to sort of shut them down, and we just want to see when it's going to start to run. Point defense kicking in. One's fine. We've damaged some defenses. And look at this. We're actually, when we look at this one, the I can't show it up there, but so many stuff has now been disabled. They've only got one engine that's actually operational. That's still enough for them to try to get away, but everyone should be able to now start to really sort of rocket into this one. Yeah, hyperdrive offline, good stuff, and we've destroyed it. This is exactly what these ships were designed for. Okay, we've got a bit of debris. We could go after those things, but I won't concern myself too much with those. Well, let's just still refuel here anyway, and we'll probably pick them up on the way through. So as we swing past these, we should pick them up. Are they going to? No. I'll leave it for the others. Now we can use this also then to start to wipe out the different monsters that are over this way as well. We'll send them out that way. Just clean up this whole area of space. We do want to control all of this ultimately. Okay, that's good. All of these little spaceports, we do need them. Now, can we build in here yet? Yes, we can. So we'll build that. It's good that they're no longer negative about us. So not enslaving them actually did pay off quite well. I don't think we're going to have the same joy with the Boscaran somehow. And they have taken back this one now. I don't know whether to just leave them fighting each other, because it's quite handy for them to be in that position. think I'll just pause things until we get the quantum exploitation. Which is no point. We're basically at the end of the episode anyway. So thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Yeah, look, I really am enjoying this game a lot. It reminds me so much of the feel of Distant Worlds, but with so many little nuances and value adds. I really like where the game has gone. I don't think it's gone, like sometimes games can go too far or they can go not far enough, and I guess it's bordering on the not far enough for a lot of people, I would imagine, but for me, I'm actually really happy with it. But then I am a bit of a fanboy. I'll say I've got a bit of a fanboy. I'm a definite fanboy of Distant Worlds. It's been certainly my favourite game ever since I got it way back. It's not my super favourite game, but it's certainly been in the top 3 forever. And Distant Worlds 2, of course. I can't even play Distant Worlds Universe again after playing Distant Worlds 2. It really has taken the mantle from Distant Worlds Universe. From like I no longer enjoy playing the old game. Another colony ship. I'll keep on building this because we are pretty good with what we have through here. New colony founded up through there. That's good. So we're slowly expanding. At some point, I'll need to do a bit of a look at everything. The game will advise me if it thinks that we need to be building infrastructure, and we will need to concentrate on that a little bit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.